Alright folks, since it is a slow news day, we are going to do some basic, simple math from elementary school, covering the T2 marathon or any other future ones. So the three main questions you have to ask yourself before you start the marathon is the vehicle worth it? Do you have enough time for the grind? And is the grind difficult? Now for this scenario, the vehicle is alright, it's not half bad, but you have to pay up 3,500 gold, which is kind of difficult for a free-to-play player. So kind of sucks, but you cannot justify this vehicle for 8,000 gold or 10,000 gold. That's no freaking way. So that's the only way of you selling this thing, practically. But the grind is actually not half bad compared to the Russian server for the 𝙂𝙧𝙗𝙞𝙣, the Caernarvon, however they pronounce it, or the ship TVP 100. Or even the older ones like the Caernarvon AX or SU-130 PM. So it's based on the battle pass points, not exactly on XP, which is tremendously easier from my play point stand of view. I don't know. But let's take a look at the math of the grind. So basically you have 14 days, you have 50 stages of the battle pass, 50 points per stage. Therefore, theoretically, on average, you should be about 3.5-ish stages per day. So today is the 5th day, you should be at 17 or so, or the 6th day at 21. So by the time of this video, it should be the 6th day, but whatever. So here you can take a look. It is actually simpler than the ship TVP 100 marathon from last May or so. So a little bit simpler in terms of average per day, and a lot more simpler than the Caernarvon 𝙂𝙧𝙗𝙗𝙗. So yeah, this is kind of crazy. 60 stages in only 13 days. You have to work your ass off grinding that much. But normal battle pass, it's a lot simpler. You only do 1.6 stages per day. Now, if you finish all of your daily missions, that's 70 points. 70 points means it's 1.4 stage per day. So very simple if you complete all the daily missions. Some daily missions are more pretty much garbage and takes a lot of time, like win 5 battles or something, or deal 15 critical hits or something like that. Takes a while, right? So you don't want to skip those missions, but taking a quick look at mission base, as you can see right here, I have the set of cause 15 critical hits total. It's simple with artillery, but it takes a while. You want stuff you could do in one mission, like destroy one vehicle, or be on top, or just get 800 XP or something like that. That's a lot simpler than dealing X amount of damage, or X amount of XP, or win 3 battles or something. That takes way too long. So you want to reroll this. Freaking demounting kits. I hate it. So you want to reroll for stuff, preferably something, that's still a little bit better. Well, not really. I mean, it still takes a while. So you want stuff you could do very quickly, but the 1.4 stage for free just by the daily missions helps out tremendously, as well as the full stage. Once you complete 45 missions in total, that's 1 extra stage completion. So that's very nice. But besides that, here is my grind after 5 days. I only played 8 battles on the first day. I just wanted to finish the daily missions. Only took me 1 hour and 30. So you can take a look. I ground the most during, was this like Sunday? 6 hours. God, that sucked. I finished all the videos. I render everything, ground the most, but only took me about 100 battles up to now. So played 15 hours and 40 minutes. Jesus. But I average about 5 points per battle, so a little bit high, right? Obviously, you want to win your battles, preferably, or at least do well above the half line mark of your team. So you don't want to be the bottom 5 or so, right? That's simple, right? So basically, artillery is relatively okay. As long as you survive and deal some damage. You'll survive the AFK bots. You'll survive the YOLOing light tanks, so you'll average pretty much 3 points guaranteed if you win, or if you lose, I don't know. So you'll pretty much guarantee the 3 points. Artillery is safe choice. It's relaxing, doesn't take too much time. You can jerk off and play it. Or you can eat while playing it, or you can do both and play it. So simple enough. You can watch a TV show and play it. Very simple. Light tank is the most difficult. You have to actually think and help out your team. Light tanks is the worst. You get yourself wrecked. You have no armor. You have to rely on speed and your quick thinking capabilities. Light tanks are difficult to get high on the team list. So I wouldn't choose light tanks, but if you're a hell of a light tank player, go for it, right? Faster vehicles are more difficult because you have less armor, you have to think more. Therefore, playing brain-dead slow vehicles like the BZ-176 or the Doom Turtle, spamming all gold shell. A lot simpler time. A lot simpler time. So overall, don't let anyone tell you how to play your game. Your own stats will reflect how you should adjust. Like if I'm not doing well, if I'm not getting battle pass points, I'll obviously automatically adjust. But don't let other toxic players tell you what to do. People are more toxic during this period of the time. So obviously for the grind, people are way more toxic. And what happened was I was playing my Object 705. Now the Object 705 doesn't have freaking gun depression. It's a rear mounted turret of a heavy tank. We're playing on the whatever the hell, the Canadian map with the large hill at the right flank and the gorge or the valley in the left flank. You know that map, right? This thing doesn't perform well on that map. They're all hills and it has no gun depression, especially for a rear mounted turret. A freaking Caernarvon wants me in the front line on a slope where I cannot even shoot back. So I'm camping in the back where tank destroyers should be. And that person was whining. I was doing nothing. That's kind of toxic player you don't want to encounter. Hopefully you don't encounter that kind of person. But don't listen to them. Don't let them tell you how you play your tank. Play your tank the way you want to. YOLO if you want to. The end result justifying your playstyle. If it doesn't work well, you will adjust your playstyle based around that. Don't let other people tell you what to do. Have fun. Fuck that guy. Piece of crap. Also, he snowflaked. He turned off his name, so I can't even tell it. No, whatever. So play it the way you want. Don't let other people tell you how to play. Your style reflects how much points you get. If you need to adjust, your points will tell you. Don't let other people tell you. That's what I'm trying to say. So overall, this marathon is actually a lot simpler. It's like with the shipped TVP 100. Even though you play for more, you get less points or less stages requirement per day, which is a little bit better, I guess, but still, it's a while. But here is a short history of the marathons in World of Tanks. It's not complete. There are so many other low-tier garbage, like a Locust. M22 Locust was given out like 2 or 3 times for free. I don't remember, but there are so many tier 3, tier 2 dust collectors that were given out for free. Not exactly a marathon, but these are mostly the tier 8s, some tier 5s, whatever. But the first one, I tried to look for it. They took that away, the actual news page. That was almost 10 years ago. Shocking. That was for the IS-6 when the Japanese medium tanks came out. So you had 2 months to grind 100,000 XP per nation for 7 nations for the IS-6. That's my first premium tank in World of Tanks. I did not spend money all the way back then. I only spent money like starting 2018 or something, but when they started with the Caernarvon AX into the more modern second format for marathons, doing the stages, the 10 stages for XP, I stopped doing marathons. Those were more of a grind compared to the battle pass ones. Yeah, like these marathons, these were mostly a grind, except for the Wolverine for the French. Yeah, these were mostly a grind. Oof. But this list is nowhere near complete. It's to my knowledge and my video originally, but the IS-6, that was when the original marathon happened. So that was a long time ago. I didn't even do a video for it. I only got the vehicle, did a review for it. That was April of 2014. Holy crap. Also, we got the next year's WZ111, if I can find it correctly. There it is, for 2014. So a year later, we got the marathon for the WZ111. That was way a long time ago. So there you go, there you go, folks. A history of the marathons. A little bit of math. Not really, it's simple math, but try your best. Don't play light tanks. It's difficult from my perspective or opinion based, but do whatever you will. See if the vehicle is worth it. In my honest opinion, it's alright. Since I'm already playing the game, fine. And I have to find a way to justify using my premium time from holiday ops as well as the gold, so might as well. But don't stress yourself too much. You can buy per stage with 250 gold, so it's not that difficult. But don't let the toxic players get to you. Don't even think about it. So hopefully you enjoy the grind, but if you don't, just play something else. There's so many other games to play. I already spent 15 hours. Holy, when you don't even think about it, you do that much freaking time wasted in World of Tanks. I probably spent, I say, upwards of 10,000 hours into World of Tanks. So for example, let's just do one simple math. I have about 55 that much battles, right? So divide that by 100 times, say, 15 hours. Oops. So that's almost 10,000 hours. That's not even saying I'll have almost 10,000 hours in World of Tanks. Oh my god, life wasted. Well, then again, it's been, not even 55, only 53,000. So, well, that's after like 10 years of playing this goddamn game. Well, there you go, folks. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.